I'm supposed to... Hey, happy holidays, you Jacobites. That's what I'm calling you guys, Jacobites. Jackson No Trade. For this holiday season, I'm going to be making a fruitcake. Ooh, controversial. Is fruitcake controversial? What do you think? Let us know in the comments. I think fruitcake kind of has a bad rap. People disparaging fruitcake all over the place. Is that founded in reality? Yeah, I think so. Because I think all commercially made fruitcakes, I don't know about all of them, but they've been known to be quite, not very good. Let's just leave it at that, I guess. But is all fruitcake like that? I don't know. I don't really eat fruitcake. I think I've had, like, a commercially made fruitcake once, and I can't really remember what it was like. I got my Christmas tree here. We celebrate Christmas in kind of like the secular way, I guess. You know, just Christmas, whatever. So we're doing the fruitcake, and let's see if it's actually like terrible or not. Who knows? We'll see what goes into it, and we'll make an informed decision on whether we think it might be terrible or not. I went and collected all the dried fruits that I had to get for the fruitcake here. I already put them in a bowl, but I'll show them to you right now. I got dried apricot, dried cranberry raisin things, candied ginger, dried wild blueberries, dried cherries, dried currants, and I think that's it. So I chopped up the ginger because it's kind of in big chunks here. I did the same thing to the apricots. As you see, they're kind of big too. See the apricots here, chopped up into smaller pieces. You know, they're still a little big. The candied ginger, golden raisins in here. You got your cherries, currants, cranberries. I think that's it. So that's all my fruits all mixed together. So now what I have to do is take the zest off of this lemon and this orange, put it right in that bowl there. Okay, so now I got my orange here. I have this zester, this fancy zester I have. And I'm going to do the same thing to my lemon. So I'll just do that real quick and I'll get back. So that's all the orange zest and the lemon zest. Ooh. So now I'm just going to mix all this stuff up here. I'm going to divide this in half and put half in the... I got my dried fruits and zest. A cup of dark rum here. Half of it in one and half of it in the other. This is half cup here. So we got the rum, fruits, and these things here. It's not really all soaking in the rum. I'm wondering if I should get a flatter thing. Let's try this. I don't know, I guess that's a little better. Put the cover on this. I'm supposed to let this sit for overnight. So I'm going to just try to do it for like 6 hours today and then come back to it today. So we'll check back in on it in like 6 hours.
Some time later.
So I need a very small amount of cloves. Half of a fourth of a teaspoon. I don't have a half of a fourth, so it's gonna be like that. Now we need a fourth of a teaspoon of allspice. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. 1 teaspoon of ground ginger. Okay, so now I have 1 cup of sugar, 10 tablespoons of butter, which is a stick and a fourth, 1 cup of apple cider, the spices and the fruit here. I'm going to add all that to the 4-quart saucepan and bring it to a boil. The sugar, butter. I got that all in the pot here.
I added the spices also.
The stove up to kind of a high. We'll bring it to a boil. Yeah, now it's definitely boiling, so I'm going to bring this down to a simmer. Low 2-ish for 10 minutes. And then we'll take it off the heat. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. So I'm just going to put this. It smells really good. I'm going to put this into this dish here. And I'm going to cover it. And I'm going to let it cool for 20 minutes. And then we'll start whipping up the cake. We're going to put our oven on 325. We've got our cooled off dried fruit mixture, rum and butter, apple juice. Got a cup and 3/4 of a cup of flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, and a teaspoon of baking powder, and a teaspoon and a half of salt. Combine the dry ingredients here. Mix those together. I also have 2 eggs over here and about 1/3 of a cup of chopped pecans. Chopped pecans. Just put this fruit mixture in this bowl and put that on there. Mix together. Now I'm just gonna mix it together with this big spoon I got. Recipe says to do it quickly, so I don't know. Looks pretty well integrated, so now they want me to put the eggs in and stir those in. This smells really good. I think it's the combination of the rum and the spices. I don't think I can smell the fruits that much, but fold in the chopped pecans. I put this into it says a 10-inch loaf pan. I only have a 9-inch, so we're going to use that. Now we're going to put this into the oven. Oh wait, I have stuff to do before that. So it wants me to fill a pan up halfway with water. Put that on the bottom of the oven. Whoops. Supposed to do that before it gets hot, I guess. And then I'm going to put the fruitcake in the middle rack. I'm going to cook that for 1 hour. And then we'll check back. Then we'll check back on it and see how it's doing. Timer just went off, so now we're gonna. Oh. Okay, plugged up the lens. Alright, so we got the fruitcake here. Gonna take it out. And we'll let it cool. But first, we have to spray at the top of it a little bit with some brandy. So I got some brandy here, and I put it in a squirt bottle over here. Kind of moisten the top up a little bit. Looks like it's sinking. We'll let that cool down, and we'll take it out later on. Okay, so this is completely cooled off now. It's sunk a little bit here in the middle. I'm a little worried about that, but there's not much I can do about it now. I did a toothpick in it and came out and it was clean, so this part just might be a little dense in the middle. Not really sure what happened there. Maybe the pan was too small. Yeah, that's why I needed a 10-inch pan. But I'm gonna flip it over on this here. It's not too bad. That's my fruit cake. I'm not gonna cut into it and eat it or anything because I'm gonna be giving this as a gift. And I wouldn't do that now anyway because it still needs to like sit for a week or two. It's about a week till Christmas, so I got some time before Christmas. So I'm gonna wrap it in cheesecloth here. I wrapped it up as good as I could. And I'm supposed to put it in a sealed up container. I don't know if I have one of those though. Okay, so I just took the water out of that and cleaned it up a little bit. In here, just give it a little spritz of the brandy. Cover it up. Let that sit till I'm ready to give it away for Christmas. So you're supposed to let that rest or whatever. Mature. I don't know what they call it with the fruitcake, but for like 2 weeks. I think that's the minimum. I think you can just eat it right now, but I think for the best experience, letting it sit for 2 weeks is the best. I think some people do it up to 3 months. Every day until I give it away, I'm gonna spritz it with the brandy just to keep it moist. And yeah, that's that.
What you say?
So yeah, that's fruitcake for the holidays. You can see my tree back there that I didn't put any ornaments on. It's just got lights on there. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. And leave a comment below if you have anything to say about it, or if you just want to say whatever you want to say. Please subscribe to our channel. It helps us out a lot. We need to get to a certain amount of subscribers before we can even consider making this anything other than a hobby. If we do that, hopefully we'll be able to do more of these videos, and the production value might go up a little bit. And that's good for you guys who like to watch us. I'm thinking about starting a Patreon thing. We don't have a lot of subscribers right now, but let us know in the comments if you'd like to see a Patreon page by us. We'll think about doing that. And hey, you know what? We're the Jackson No Trade. We'll see you next time.